goes Chase, and this is chopped to McBride, who throws it. Chase is going to keep going, and he's safe at home plate. Wow. Chase Utley, you are the man.
Hey, this Friday night, Phillies are going to induct Chase Utley into the Wall of Fame. One of my favorite players of the early and, teens of the 2000s. Love that guy. Certainly well-deserved. Do you have any favorite memories of Chase Utley, Brian?
Well, he's absolutely my favorite player, certainly, growing up and in the 2008 World Series. From all his home runs in the postseason, the kind of fake throw in the World Series to throw the guy out at home, even playing at the Vet as a young guy. I remember writing for Phillies Nation, kind of talking about him, just like we're talking about Justin Crawford. Like, I hope this young guy can make it here. Of course, he hits a grand slam in his first at bat.
Yep.
But my favorite memory would be on Halloween Day, 2008. If you guys recall the parade, I was down at the stadium. I wasn't on the parade route, but I was at the stadium for these speeches, and sitting there with my family, and it was great, having a good time. And of course, he drops the world fucking champs bomb, and the place went nuts. He's a man of few words, but he knows how to pick them for sure. So, I mean, I'm glad that I was able to see that in person. I'll never forget that.
Yeah, that was a shock to me because he was so not soft-spoken, but just kind of, kept it close to the vest all the time, never said anything controversial. And then to hear that come out of Chase's mouth, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
But yeah, he endeared himself to everybody if he wasn't already endeared to them when he did that. So that was certainly a great memory. We were talking about Chase Utley with our guy, Brian Michael. One of his favorite players, one of my favorite players, I'm guessing one of your favorite players as well. And I don't know if you know this, but remember Harry Callis's Chase Utley, you are the man call? Mm-hmm. Well, as it turns out, that you are the man Harry Callis call was 20 years ago this Sunday. And I happen to have that for you right now. So sit back and relax. 49 seconds of Harry Callis.
Driven to deep left center field. This ball is extra bases. One hopping off the fence. Nunez scores. Rollins scores. Flying around third. Victorino. He scores a bases loaded double. Chase Utley. And the Phillies have taken a 5-3 lead here in the seventh inning. Big clutch blow by Chase.
That was something to watch.
Right on the heels of J-Roll. There goes Chase, and this is chopped to McBride, who throws it. Chase is going to keep going, and he's safe at home plate. Wow. Chase Utley, you are the man. Wow, what a base-running play after a bases-clearing double, and the Phillies lead it 6-3.
Great.
Isn't that great?
One of the classic Harry call right there for sure. Hey, Chet, Chase Utley's going to make it in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, 59% this year. So with not a lot of big names next year available, I think Chase is going in.
He's going to get in next year or the year after, almost for sure. And I'm going to tell you, I'm really surprised. I'm not sure Chase Utley is a Hall of Famer. Great five-year run. But, man, good for him if he can get in. And if he does get in, Jimmy needs to go too. And I've said that all along. There shouldn't be one without the other, just like there's Alan Trammell without Lou Whitaker. That should not have happened that way. So I'm hoping Chase gets in. I'm hoping Jimmy follows him up and starts picking up some momentum as well. And he can get in too. I'm really surprised.
I hate agreeing with you, but you are spot on. Yeah, he and J-Roll, similar numbers in a lot of ways, and they both should be going in or, are both very near misses. But, hey, I think Utley's get in. I want to see J-Roll get in as well. Let me tell you about Utley's career. 16 MLB seasons, 12 and a half with the Phils, a 6-time All-Star, World Series fucking champion, as we discussed. Got his first major league.
Is that a stat, by the way? Is that on the stat sheet?
As Brian mentioned, his first major league hit, it did not come in his first at bat, but his first hit was a grand slam against Colorado in 2003. He had that 35-game hit streak in 2006, and in 11 World Series games in 08 and 09, 7 home runs, 2 of them in 08, and then 5 in a losing effort against the Yankees in 2009. So Chase Utley is the man.